Just days after its release, a critical vulnerability in Google's Gemini CLI tool was uncovered. This flaw exposed developers to the risk of sensitive data, like credentials and API keys, being silently stolen. If you work with open-source repositories or use AI in your CLI, this is a story you can't afford to miss. Google Gemini CLI emerged as a powerful AI co-pilot for the command line. It pairs Google's large language model with familiar CLI tools like Bash or PowerShell. Imagine analyzing code, generating documentation, or debugging scripts using natural language. This tool promised a huge leap in developer productivity. However, integrating AI with sensitive workflows always raises high security stakes. Within 2 days of its public launch, security researchers at Tracebit discovered a prompt injection flaw. This vulnerability allowed attackers to silently run malicious commands on a developer's machine. It was classified as a high-severity V1 issue. A developer would clone a seemingly harmless open-source repository. Inside, a standard-looking readme.md file contained a cleverly crafted, hidden prompt. When Gemini CLI analyzed the repo, it executed embedded shell commands without validation. This meant sensitive data, like API keys or environment variables, could be quietly exfiltrated. No "are you sure" prompt, just a silent breach. Gemini CLI tried to balance security with usability through an allow list for frequent commands. However, its initial release couldn't distinguish real commands from malicious lookalikes. An attacker could slip in a command disguised as an allowed one, executing it without further approval. Attackers exploited Gemini's output handling to hide malicious commands. They padded them with blanks or white space, pushing them off screen. This created a perfect storm: prompt injection, poor validation, and UI/UX gaps, making the attack almost undetectable until it was too late. Thanks to Tracebit's responsible disclosure, Google patched the flaw swiftly. Gemini CLI v0.1.14, released July 25, 2024, contains the fix. Updating to this version or newer is non-negotiable for all users. Google emphasized sandboxing as a key security measure. Even before the patch, Gemini CLI supported isolated environments like Docker or Podman. Now, users opting out of sandboxing receive a persistent red warning, highlighting the increased risk. Prompt injection is like social engineering for AI. Attackers trick an AI agent into unintended actions by feeding it carefully worded input. The AI interprets human language, accidentally treating instructions as commands. AI tools are prime targets because automation can amplify attacks. Instead of phishing one user, attackers can exploit LLM-powered agents at scale. Any overlooked input from untrusted sources becomes a potential attack vector. Patches are crucial. If you use Gemini CLI, update to v0.1.14 or newer immediately. Don't wait. Download the latest release directly if needed. Run your AI tools in a sandbox like Docker or Podman. This isolates them from your sensitive files and secrets. It's a vital layer of defense. Treat every new open-source repo as a potential risk. Before running AI analysis, scan for suspicious documentation or unusual files. Be cautious with allow listing. Avoid blindly approving commands and regularly review your list. When in doubt, err on the side of caution. Pay attention to persistent warnings or red text in your tools. They are there for a reason. Don't dismiss warnings about a lack of sandboxing. The Gemini CLI incident is a wake-up call. As AI models integrate deeper into developer workflows, automation amplifies both productivity and risk. Security must be a design pillar, not an afterthought. Prompt injection and data exfiltration are just the beginning. As AI agents grow, so do attacker techniques. Developers, vendors, and researchers must stay ahead by building multi-layered defenses and responding quickly to new threats. The Gemini CLI incident highlights the fast-moving intersection of AI innovation and cybersecurity. It's exciting, but every leap forward brings new risks. Update your AI tools regularly, embrace sandboxing, and treat unfamiliar repos with skepticism. Stay informed about emerging threats in AI-powered development. Want more insights into AI security and developer tools? Subscribe to our channel for updates on the latest threats and best practices. Hit the like button and share this video to help others stay safe.